This is the one. So I had a previous update on what Blizzard should do to save the game before they posted anything. This was about the time that a lot of the allegations were coming out, and I am. So this is when I said this. This is exactly what they should have done, and they still haven't done. They needed to fire Bobby. Like, he is the source of a lot of this problem. Him running that company and continuing to run it the way he does, where he hides things from the shareholders, he allows abuses to go on under his nose and sweeps it under the rug, and then he's cost them so much because he's interfered with development. He's asked them to change directions multiple times, cut budgets that they could have used to get both of the PvE and PvP game out. They could have had a team working on Overwatch 1 and a new team working on Overwatch 2, the PvP version, and Overwatch 1 could have turned into what the current PvP is and still been called Overwatch 1. They could have had a separate team for that, a separate team for the new stuff. They could have taken their time with learning the new stuff while um they made the game free to play and sold the skins just like they are now, maybe for a little bit less. But this is not what they did. They he already cost them so much, and I said they just need to eat the losses to get their reputation back. And then it was revealed how much if they had to cut him, he had some kind of clause in his contract or something where he would still earn some ridiculous amount of money, like 300 million or something like that, even if they fired him. So, but my opinion was they've already lost way more than that in just PR with this guy. So it's just so stupid. You look at the clips and call it the BS. Just so you don't need to be involved in the company to know that they're full of crap. Like, stupid conversations between Bobby and Phil. Like, this interview was just, it angered me. And now Bobby is out there blaming everybody except himself for, he's blaming the devs. He's blaming union people from outside the company trying to, like, take down the company. It's like, they don't need to take down the company. You're doing it all yourself with your decisions. It's not someone else, man. It's you, Bobby. And you know what? And he was talking back then about the metaverse. Like, nobody cares about the metaverse in Overwatch. Like, we just want to play the fucking game. Like, just give him his money, get him the fuck out of there. Like, just vote him out. And with him still there, the Microsoft deal is probably gonna be fucked over. Like, he's just too greedy for it. He really wants it. This is his thing, why he's still there. He still wants this Microsoft deal to buy him out, and then he can retire with his billions. It's ridiculous. And the fact that they put in the to try and counteract the charges of people, the charges that have been brought up about the sexual harassment. So he hired and promoted a woman into or this what they should have done is hired and promoted a woman into the sole leadership position after Bobby's gone, and make it for real. Because or they could have hired back Jeff back and put him in charge of the whole company. But this is, they put a woman in charge with a guy as her co-leader, and she was even so stupid. She was being paid less than the guy. Like, oh my god, what a PR nightmare. Like, that got found out so quickly, and it was just so dumb. Like, I can't believe how mismanaged this stuff is. And not to mention what they did to Overwatch League. Like, there's all these companies want their money back because the Overwatch League is dying. Like, there's not enough people watching it because everyone's so pissed about the for the content drought, and then now the way that things are now, just people aren't as interested in the game, and other games are going to overtake this game. Someone's going to come along and do something to beat this game. So it's they had a good chance to do this last year, and they didn't do it. And so now canceling the PvE is kind of the last that was the last chance they had, I think, to keep a lot of the people that were waiting for that. And now they've ripped off the band-aid, and now it's basically, this is it. This is what you get. They're going to dribble out some of the PvE content in updates, but it's just going to be like the old archives events. So that's where it's at. And I don't think it's going to get any better as far as the things that I want from it.